how your character looks, and as freely as you want. Anyway, so I'm outside my little tree house now, and this is part of the main Oasis, and I'm just cleaning up shop and also collecting some items. This character right here is called a Circa. There are 4 different tribes. So the main character is a seedling. We've got the Circa, which are kind of these big scorpion-looking dudes. We've got Lagora, which are sort of like squirrel rabbit types. And then we've got the Drak, which are these lizard characters. And each of those 3 tribes, oh my gosh, and we've got the newts. Please don't forget the newts. Hey, come here. Hi, buddy.
Oh, I love that little trill.
Yeah, and the newts actually, so the newts serve a function within the Oasis where they kind of flood in and they will buy up wares from the various bloom booths, which is what you're seeing here. So I have this Oasis. I'm the chief of the Oasis. I have residents that can move in, and then they build seedling residents will build these bloom booths that they then I stock the wares. Residents come in and buy things from the bloom booths, and then I get duodems from them. Sorry, I'm like multitasking here. There's a lot going on and a lot to explain.
Yeah. So what's going on here is you've got your Oasis, and you're growing your Oasis by bringing in these seedlings. And then the seedlings open up shops, and then the newts come in and spend all their cash at the shops, and the shops get bigger, but you're the one stocking all the shops over and over again.
Yeah, and other people can, I do want to tackle a special request. Thank you for asking. Yeah, other residents can also buy things, but the newts are known to be loaded, so they just like come in and just spend all this money, and it's great. It's great for the economy here. But anyway, so I just picked up a side quest from this bloom booth shop owner. So what I really want to focus on showing everybody today is the depth of this game, because there's a lot to it. Right now I'm showing you a little bit of the Oasis and kind of the management that goes on here. I'm able to level up my Oasis, I'm able to level up my bloom booths, level up characters obviously. And another thing I'm able to do later on in the game is I have this super cool dude who helps me organize things. And I am actually going to send out basically an expedition team. I'm just going to send them here. So I can choose which area I want to send them out into, and then I can send them to either get monster spoils or materials, both of which are very useful for both the bloom booths and I have a garden. But I'm kind of getting ahead of myself because, like I said, there's a lot.
So right now you're picking a team of adventurers to go off and basically go on adventures on their own while you're doing your adventure as well.
Exactly. So it's really nice because once you start getting a lot of characters, you're able to send out multiple teams, and they can be, you're kind of like double tasking, right? So like you're out doing this stuff, and then they're out getting monster spoils or whatever you want, and then they come back, and then you can continue to make your Oasis flourish. Really quickly, I'm just going to run around a little bit. Oh, hi, dude. Hey, so this is a new character who just came in to visit my Oasis today.
He's a book
hi.
junkie.
He likes
Isaac.
books. I like
he
that.
Likes, I know. He reminds me of you, Rich. And he really likes my Oasis because I have a bookshop already. I just so happen to have grown that bloom booth. So now he's going to actually move in.
Nice.
Okay, so he came here because you have a bloom booth that's a bookstore, and he's really psyched about books. And he says, all right, you've got this cool thing. I want to live in this cool place that has cool stuff.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, I love that visual.
Yeah. So awesome. So I can now level up my Oasis, but I'm going to do that later because what I really want to do right now is actually show to you guys something we have not shown before, which is one of 3 hieroglyph labyrinths. So the hieroglyph labyrinths are side content. I've picked up a side quest, and I'm going to see if I can actually knock out the side quest while I'm inside the hieroglyph labyrinth. But basically, these labyrinths are they're loaded with different puzzles, and you can scale the difficulty actually by choosing specific slabs. The slabs you get as you're playing through the game, you'll unlock various treasures. I keep not knowing which screen. Like, do I look down or do I look up? Okay. I think I'll look down for now because this is closer to my face. So I am actually choosing. I'm not going to make it crazy difficult because just for the sake of expediting this. But I want everybody to know that if you are looking for a serious challenge, you go out, you get yourself some gold slabs, and you stick a bunch of gold slabs in there. These are generated based upon the slabs that you place. So again, it's scaled to whatever difficulty you want. And you go in here, you'll fight monsters. A really cool thing is you kind of never know what you're going to get because it's going to be different each time.
Completely random.
Yeah, it's randomized.
I could totally see myself like finding a cool labyrinth and then sharing the slabs that I use to generate that labyrinth with somebody else and seeing what they get from that combination of slabs.
Yeah, you get different user experiences, and then you get to tell each other like, oh, this is what happened with me. Did you get that?
Exactly. So, okay, we're already kind of getting into the labyrinth. I really quickly want to just give a little bit of a backstory because I forgot to do that at the beginning. Basically, I am the main character here. My older brother was attacked by this fell creature known as Chaos. It's done away with all the oases throughout the desert. So the desert actually used to be nothing but oases. Anyway, it's a desert now, and I teamed up with this water spirit named Esna, and we created the oasis that I was in. And we're kind of trying to restore the desert to its grandeur that it once had. But
by
anyway,
expanding it, and it's looking pretty good too, what we just saw earlier.
Yeah, exactly. But so here I am in the first hieroglyph labyrinth room, and each room is going to be different. There are colored doors, and those correspond to what I can expect in the following room. However, each labyrinth, those colors are going to correlate to different things.
So
I have to figure it out as I go.
Right, red will mean something here, but the next time you go into a dungeon, red will mean something different.
Yeah,
but it means the same thing within the dungeon. So every time in this dungeon you hit a red door or whatever, you'll know that that's always going to be this one type of room.
Exactly. So in this room, there are 2 treasure chests. One of them contains treasure. I got the treasure, which is awesome.
Nice.
I'm stoked. But if I had chosen the other one, which vanished, it actually would have given me a monster, and then all the treasure would have disappeared.
So it's a guessing game.
Obviously, no bueno.
You're hoping you guess right.
Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, I'm looking at the faraway screen again. I need to look down. Okay, so next room. Okay, so this one has switches. Which one do you guys? What do you guys think?
I like left.
I like left too.
You like left?
We're
Lefties.
You're lefties? Are you lefties?
No, I'm actually righty.
No.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, whoa. Nope.
Okay, so that was wrong, you guys. Thanks a lot. But now I get to show off the battle system a little bit.
I wanted to see this. Sorry.
This is just the more exciting switch to have pulled.
It's true.
I always like bringing people into trouble. It's like, oh, yay, it's exciting, yay.
Oh, and look at that. I actually just got 2 of the quest items that I needed. So as you noticed, I actually switched over, and I'm playing as this Circa guy now. And I can rapidly change between characters, which is really nice for battle because we'll get into some more in-depth battles later. But basically, different weapons are strong against different monsters.
Yeah.
And so there is a fair bit of strategy involved, and you want to be smart about how you're doing it.
We'll be seeing those more of those monsters later on. But I love that a lot of the monsters are like hybrid versions of things that are kind of familiar to us, like those aliguanas.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And here, I can choose the color of the door, and if I'm starting to figure out what the colors correlate to, then obviously...
You'll know what's going to be in the next room.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to choose green because
Oh, that's
I feel
cool.
like
So once you know what a color means, you can then shape what this room is going to be by picking by picking the color that you want.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Okay. So this is a room with monsters. This chaos chest is gonna come here, man. Come here. Face your destiny.
Wow.
And the thing with the chaos chest is that it will continually spawn monsters until I destroy the chest itself. But I can't destroy the chest itself until it comes back. Come back.
The chest keeps just popping around the room. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it'll pop up in different areas, and I have to. But so we've seen a room with switches. We've seen the treasure chest room. Now we're in this room that spawns monsters perpetually.
Okay, so green means perpetual monsters in this dungeon.
Yes, correct. And again, these monsters are, not too terribly challenging, but that's because of the slabs that I placed at the beginning of the labyrinth. I can make it more difficult if I so choose.
And by using those slabs, like you don't lose them. You can always reuse them again when you choose to do another sequence.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. This room. I'm gonna go harvest some stuff. So as I'm out in the labyrinth and out in the desert in general, it's really wise to harvest everything you see, because you'll use it in your garden. You'll use it, in your oasis in different ways. And so it's just like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you take the time to cut down all the cacti?
Oh, that looks bad.
Okay, so we've got some mini bosses here, and they're super cute. But I gotta take them out, or they'll take me out. So.
One thing to note about this is these are all like the native creatures of this land, but the chaos has turned them all evil. So you'll notice that when Kendra defeats these guys, they don't die. They're gonna
return to their original form.
Yeah, they've been corrupted by the chaos. Let's play as Mira a little bit. Oh, she's ouch.
I just think it's super cute when you do beat them, because they shrink back down to their like normal docile forms.
And they scurry off.
Yeah. And I watch this one explode or something. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Okay, the cute tiny
and
one.
He runs off.
Oh man, look at her. She's just like.
Ooh, she's tired.
But I don't know if I think I want to save my heals, because there was a mini boss, and at the end of each labyrinth there's a main boss, and so I think I'm just gonna like let her suffer a little bit. She'll be all right. She just needs to walk it off. So this is an exit spot. I can use this exit spot to exit the labyrinth, obviously. But using this allows me to keep any treasures I've gathered up until this point. I definitely don't want to leave. No way, man. We got stuff to do.
Yeah.
But the difference between that and the retire function, which you're seeing on the lower screen, retire, I would leave and I wouldn't be able to keep any of my treasure. So
you remember what green means?
I do.
We're boss.
Here we go.
Perpetual bosses.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So like you were
Dun,
saying, there's
dun,
kind of a
dun.
risk-reward thing where if you're suffering in a labyrinth, you can hop onto the exit spot and take off. And keep what you got so far, but then you lose, you lose out on
potential.
whatever else is in there.
Right.
Exactly. And then in this room, this is a room with a booster. So right now, the booster is set to make my enemies stronger, which is no. I don't want that. So I'm going to hit it. Now the abilities have been powered up for us. Oh, and we've got some more alaguanas, which is awesome because I need their teeth.
You're harvesting their teeth.
I am. I mean, I don't want them to go to waste.
But they're not dead.
Yeah.
Just
No, they're not
scrambling
dead.
off.
Just some of their teeth fell out.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're still going here.
So Chaos chest pops up again.
That blasted chest. No.
Took off.
Mira's still just like, kill me. Okay.
It's good though. She's staying off, away from the heat of battle.
Uh-oh. Now she's right in the throes. Up. All right. Here we go. Nice. Cool. So I was able to defeat the chest before. Oh man, I've got a surplus. Look at that.
Nice.
That's great.
That's cool. A
Way
couple
to
spare
go.
for later.
Yeah, we're going back up here. So I haven't taken a moment yet to explain. People are probably noticing the flashing symbols below my HP, below my character profiles there. And those are actually my special moves. Those are my SP gauges. And I will showcase those during the boss battle. Oh, lovely. So this is a nice room. I can actually heal in here, so Mira finally gets to stand up straight in a minute. But first I gotta clean up these piles of sand. They're bothering me.
And I want to reiterate something that you said earlier, just because, like, now that we're deeper in the labyrinth, kind of just want to point out the way that these are generated randomly by the slabs. So you're doing some exploration here, you're finding your way around, but the next time you come into this dungeon using those slabs, it might be a different dungeon.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm going up.
And the other cool thing that Kendra just showed here is that her main character was able to throw their ability to basically gust away the piles of sand, but each character in your party has a different ability that might do something else.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you for pointing that out. So the Lagora tribe, they're Lagora characters and they have different special abilities. Oh my gosh, ouch. They seek revenge. They're like not happy about what I've done to their siblings. Yeah, so you have all these special abilities and from the different characters that will come into your oasis, and that actually allows you to solve puzzles throughout the desert, and it makes new areas accessible that you may not have been able to get to before. So there's some areas that you might even see toward the beginning of the game, and you'll be like, I have no idea how to get there, and you won't be able to get there until you recruit people as residents and get them into your oases.
So it always helps to go back out, swap different party members, so then you could revisit a place and then use that party member skill in order to unlock something or discover a new path.
Exactly. So just to recap for anybody who may be joining the stream late, we're in a labyrinth, randomly generated. I've made the difficulty not too terribly hard, just for the sake of expediting the process, so I can show you guys a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm being. I'm like, I want everything. Because there's stuff hiding in the sand sometimes.
Like even though you know it's a demo, you're like, I still want to get everything.
I mean, why
super
not?
Important.
Why not? Why not?
Could
we'll
be
go with
useful
blue.
later.
I like blue.
Well, we haven't done.
And each room in the labyrinth has a different thing going on, and it might have a puzzle, it might have treasure, it might have monsters. Okay, so this room has a bunch of switches. I don't know if I want to let you guys choose the switch again, though. 'Cause
really?
last
Why
time I
not?
did that,
We're really good at choosing switches.
Please.
you are really bad at it. I don't know. All right,
Can I pick the button?
Yeah, okay, you can pick the button, Teresa.
That one. That one's
The
your
one right here?
That one, right there.
I fear.
Press
Okay.
it.
Oh gosh.
Was it a good one?
No.
Yes.
Did you hear that horrible sound?
That was a
I'm
great
you're
one.
like
that was
happy
intentional.
about it. Oh my gosh. All right.
It's more fun to showcase the-
I'm gonna be grabbing
challenge,
this stuff
you know?
because I want to bring it back to my oasis.
Press that one.
I don't think I'm gonna listen to you again.
Oh, come on.
No way, man. No way. No. Look see what you've done.
You're bringing more friends to the party.
They're
Press
not
the
my
button.
friends. No. I like this one. This is the one I like. I'm pressing it.
I want to point out to people who are listening at home, like the music in this game is amazing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes.
And the visual style as well. All of it has this like really consistent, really nice kind of feel to the game. You can see it in the textures along the walls, and the music, and the choice of instrumentation.
Oh yeah,
The
the
character
design is so unique. This is brand new IP, and all the characters are just. I've never seen any characters like these ones, and I love that each character has, like Teresa was pointing out, each character has their own special skill, their own. They use different weapons. So the Drakh uses spears. The Circa use. The giant hammer. Seedlings actually can use a few different types of weapons. I'm using a blade right now, but I could also use bolas or a crossbow. Here's another exit spot, but I'm not going to use it obviously. And this is actually, we're getting to the boss, and I'm nervous, guys.
Live
it's gonna be fine.
I'm a
dangerously.
little bit nervous.
Everybody's at peak health, almost, maybe half peak health.
But yeah, seriously, the music is so good in this game. I would love to get my hands on a soundtrack at some point somehow. 'Cause
It's really fitting with the environments.
Oh,
And that's
yeah.
what I like it. It feels
And-
very immersive.
Yeah, it sets a good
totally.
atmosphere.
Yeah, and obviously there are different areas with different music that also fits those varied areas.
Exactly.
And all
It's
that.
so dynamic with whatever event gets triggered. So I like that a lot too.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my best. Ooh. Oh gosh. Okay. Yep. Oh wow. I'm gonna do my best, and it's already like.
No, it's all right.
Okay, so
Focus
now's a
on the
great
fight.
time to use my SP ability. So I just boosted everybody in the party. Obviously, here's his weak point. Oh gosh. Ah! Oh boy.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
a
this
big
is-
hit.
So remember how I talked about wanting to save my heals?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wise choice.
This would
Oh,
be
yeah.
why. This would
Good
be
strategy.
why. All right. So this particular boss. If you notice, the Circa had a little music note, and Mira had like a little bubble with a music note. I am so scared.
Yeah,
Okay,
right
I need
by-
to stop being so fearful, but I've got to get my timing right here.
Here, you fight. I'll finish that thought.
Okay.
So, like, if you look at the character profiles
up to
along
me
the
now.
left-hand side of the top screen,
Right.
you'll see the little music note that pops up with a little scribbly cloud.
Yep.
That indicates that that character is strong against or weak against, or not,
Here we go, here we
not
go.
powered against him. So that hammer is really effective against the Scrimpian, and you can see
His weak spot,
Yeah.
which is that red orb on the back.
So that
Exactly.
musical note above the character
Oh, boy.
profile indicates like, oh, this guy is strong against
It's
this
super
enemy.
effective.
Ah. If I put my weapon
Run,
away,
run.
I'm
Oh my
trying.
God.
Trust me. If I put my weapon away, I'm able to run just a little bit faster. So yeah, you'll see me doing that. Oh, okay. Also, I have a strong attack and a slightly less strong attack. One's faster, one takes a little bit longer. So you have a few things at your disposal. What I really need to do, honestly, is switch over to Levi, the Circa guy, and use his SP ability. I'm just like, there we go. Okay, I'm doing it.
Yeah, and so the SP ability, you can see that you can trigger it by pressing the R button.
Bam. Okay, did you guys see that? So that was his SP ability, which obviously differed quite a lot from the main characters. Hers boosted us, and his is physical attack. But I have to make sure my aim is right, and it's like, it takes a minute to charge up. Bam. Oh my gosh, but it does a lot. Did it? Oh my gosh, nope, not fast enough. Also, I'm able to dodge. I'm sure you guys have seen me dodging quite a lot. And I'm just like staying really far away from this guy because he scares me so much.
That SP ability, that increases over time, but you don't have to wait to, like, there's 2 bars for, say, the main character, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be necessarily powerful. It's just twice that you can use that SP ability.
Yeah, exactly. Also, people will notice the little symbols below the Scrimpion there. Those are the type of monster that monster is, and that'll indicate that'll indicate to me who's going to be strong against it and who's going to be less strong. And you sort that out as you start playing through the game. But I really just want to take this guy out. Oh my gosh. So obviously this boss is quite a bit more challenging than the enemies that I was fighting earlier because I wanted a challenge.
It's really cool how you're strategizing and using every character around you. So like the guy with the hammer, he's pretty tanky, so he moves slow, but he does a lot of damage.
Exactly. Oh gosh, and I shouldn't have done that.
Really
shouldn't have done that.
You're fine. You've got some.
I got greedy. Okay.
I love that he's doing that.
And we've got like the boss is doing some new moves now too.
Like I've seen actual scorpions do that with the little pinchers out right before he does. Like it's his cue for his big attack as he comes in to lunge.
Mm-hmm.
And I love all of the ones where he's scrambling under the sand too, or like jabbing his tail under the sand.
Oh my gosh. Oh! Ow! Oh my gosh, and I'm poisoned. Okay. But we're so close. We are so close. I can taste victory. If I can just,
That's just the aftertaste of the poison.
But yeah, so again, the labyrinth is side content. I'm able to go in here. I can make it difficult if I want to. And meanwhile, I'm solving a side quest or completing a side quest, and just getting new puzzles and whatnot. The game has so much content; it's kind of insane. You can pour a lot of hours into this game. Yeah, now it's adorable, and it's going to go back to its family. And I stole one of its claws. I'm sure it shed that claw. It didn't need that claw.
Yeah, you'll use it later. It's for a good reason.
That understands.
And I'm just going to use this because I feel like it. There's no real purpose there. Okay. And so now we're in the final room, and we get, what do we get? And so the treasures that you get in here, you're not going to get elsewhere. Isn't it cute? I know.
I love the way they all look into the treasure chest.
Yeah, what did I get? Please tell me I got... Yes, I got the fairy clothes.
Nice.
Yay. Oh, I'm so happy. So yeah, I'm going to get treasures in the hieroglyph labyrinths that I'm not going to get elsewhere. So that also, for people who are completionists and are all about getting all the things, like avocado beef, I hope you guys all saw that. Did you see that?
I saw it scroll by us.
Yeah. But for those people who are, really want to like level their Oasis all the way up, get all the items, the labyrinths are where it's at. But if you don't want to, you don't have to either. You can also just go through the main storyline. Also, you guys probably noticed that I'm on a save point, but it also allows me to warp to different areas, which is really handy because you just end up going to a ton of different areas
and you visit them over and over again to get all of the things you need to level up your bloom booths for your villagers.
Exactly. So now that I've shown you guys. And as we come back in, we level up. Yeah, nice. So all the battling I do out in the field, I am now reaping those benefits.
Yeah, and that's another interesting thing about this is you don't level up in the field. You level up when you get back.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing I'm able to do is while I'm in the Oasis, I can use fast travel because your Oasis, you'll see it starts to expand and get really pretty pretty large. So here I am with Esna, the water spirit that I mentioned to you. I team up with her at the beginning. We build this oasis. We want to make the world a better place together. And right now we want to make our oasis larger. So we're gonna. So yeah, as you gain residents, you're able to level up your oasis. And there we go.
And you got that dude who loves books a few minutes ago.
Yeah, and I had a bookshop, so he wanted to move in. But yeah, honestly, I really love, I've never played an RPG like this one, where we have a bit of, we have the oasis that we're building upon. We have the bloom booths that we're leveling up. We go out and we have dungeon crawling, puzzles to solve, battles to fight. You've got the main storyline, which is honestly really compelling. I just got some new recipes. That's another thing. I can go into my treehouse and I can synthesize my weapons and make new items. I'm recruiting residents. I'm going to show you guys what the garden looks like. We have a few more minutes, and I just desperately want to show people as much as possible. Oh, and if I talk to Isaac right now, you see he's got a little speech bubble. It's going pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. So he just told me about a Lagora that's wandering around who may eventually come to my oasis, or maybe I can seek them out. And yeah, so.
He's giving you the conditions under which this guy will move to your town.
Exactly, yeah. So here's my garden, which is already fairly expanded because we're a little bit deeper into the game here. But I'm able to grow various things in the garden, and I can, I have seeds, and then I grow crops, and then I can stock the bloom booths with that. Or I can use, I can use this stuff to, like certain items I can synthesize and make in my treehouse. So it's very like utilitarian.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just.
But it further expands that economy system that you were touched earlier, and then right now where you're stocking up the stores, you're getting duodems, and those you can either buy more stuff or send your party out to new missions.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't mean to go in here, but she's like one of my favorite seedlings. She's super cute. But okay, bye, Evia. See you later. Anyway, I'm just gonna kind of run around the oasis and show you guys a little bit what it looks like.
This is a pretty built-up oasis now, so you're getting a look at, like, after a lot of work has gone into raising your bloom booths and moving people in.
Yeah, exactly. This person has. Oh, and I think the exploration team is maybe not done yet. We can check on them though.
See what their progress is.
Nope.
They're still getting ready.
Yeah, they're still getting all their gear.
But once they come back, they'll level up too on their own, so you don't necessarily have to take them into an active party with you.
Yeah, exactly. So you can send out those expedition teams, and you can keep them leveling while you're actively leveling the people in your party, which is really nice for, depending upon how you play. I really like to keep everybody equally leveled as much as possible. So I love that functionality. Like, not only are they collecting stuff, but they're also leveling up, as Teresa said.
Yeah, it's always sad when you've got like your core party that you've really focused on, and they're all like super high level, but then you need to swap someone else in, and he comes in at level 1, and you're like, oh, hey buddy.
I guess I have to help you.
Help you out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's nice that you can send them out, and then you can get them building up their experience and helping out your village as well, or your oasis rather.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I think that's probably about all we have time for. But we got to showcase one of the Hieroglyph Labyrinth dungeons. We got to show what the battle system looks like a bit, and then the Oasis management. Super charming game, beautiful music, amazing art design, and I hope everybody loves it as much as I do.
Yeah.
And
we have one more announcement.
Oh, and we have a super cool announcement, actually. At noon today, we have a demo available, a free demo available of Ever Oasis, so you can pick that up.
Download that at noon.
Yeah, at the Nintendo eShop.
I mean, yeah, noonish. Yeah.
Yay.
So please check it out and have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm excited to try it out because
Yeah.
I can't wait for this game.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. But stay tuned. We have more.